Quick 1 minute differentiation between spermatogenesis and oogenesis. Spermatogenesis takes place in the testes, oogenesis takes place within the ovary. One primary spermatocyte gives rise to 4 spermatids, which later mature on to become sperms. Whereas one primary oocyte gives rise to a secondary oocyte, then gives rise to an ootid, and polar bodies are removed. So one single primary oocyte gives rise to one matured ovum. The intermediary stage is called ootid, and several polar bodies. The role of polar bodies is not clear as yet, but the primary differentiation between spermatogenesis and oogenesis is spermatogenesis, a single sperm, mother cell, or spermatogonium gives rise to 4 sperms. A single oogonium gives rise to a single ootid or a single ovum, and the rest are polar bodies. Clear? Which is why 2 to 3 million sperms are released in a single ejaculation, whereas one single ovum is released in every menstrual cycle from a woman's body. Just continuing with this, in a girl child is born with about 60,000 to 80,000 maturing primary oocytes, and in one cycle after the girl attains puberty or sexual maturity, one single oocyte matures, starts becoming maturing towards forming the ovum, and one ovum is released in the center in the middle of the menstrual cycle every month. Left ovary once and right ovary once. So in the reproductive age of a woman or a girl child or a woman, which is like about 13 years to about 45-50 years of age, say about 32 years of reproductive life cycle of a woman, 32 into 12, 435, simple math, about 435, 450 ovum are released from a woman's body in her sexually productive years. Whereas in a male, 2 to 3 million sperms are released in every ejaculation, because one single spermatocyte gives rise to 4 sperms, one single oocyte gives rise to just 1 ovum. The rest are polar bodies, which are, the role is not clear, and they are rejected out of the body, or they are ejected out, or they are just excreted out of the body. The role of polar bodies is not known. So major difference between oogenesis and spermatogenesis is spermatogenesis gives rise to sperms. One single spermatocyte gives rise to 4 sperms. No formation of polar bodies. Takes place in the testes of the male. In case of oogenesis, takes place in the ovaries of the female. One single primary oocyte or the mother oogonium gives rise to one single ootid, and finally one single ovum. The rest are polar bodies, which are rejected out of the body. Also, oogenesis takes place inside the ovaries, and every month one single ovum or egg nucleus or egg cell as it is called is released out of the female body the 15th day of the menstrual cycle.